get away from me. Yardstick ball in order. Never did much to set me free.
Good morning, welcome to day one of me waking up before my son. I have not woken up early in I think about a year, and I really need to get back to waking up at least an hour before my son so I can either get some stuff done, get a head start on my day, or most importantly just spend time with God and get myself mentally and spiritually ready for the day, do some stretches. So we started with 6 a.m. today. It's literally nothing crazy. My son is usually out of bed by 6:45. This morning I just read my Jesus Calling. I'm doing my stretches. I've been having this like hip pain when I wake up. I'm 23 weeks pregnant, by the way. I get this hip pain throughout the night on my hip flexors, so sometimes in the middle of the night I'll do like a deep squat and just kind of like release whatever pain is building up here. So I've been trying to do my stretches throughout the day as well to promote elasticity. I don't even know. My pelvic floor therapist gave me these ab exercises to do to engage my core in preparation for birth, so I've been doing those. It's a Tuesday morning. I'm excited to get back into the routine of waking up early. I feel like I can do so much more when I feel ready for the day. I can hear my son starting to wake up, so I'm going to start making his breakfast. We keep it super simple around here in the mornings since he does like to eat right when he wakes up. So this week I have some banana Kodiak muffins that we made together. I give him some kind of fruit, so today he's getting half of a banana, some milk in his sippy cup, and a yogurt pouch from Siggy's. This is like our go-to breakfast. If I don't have the muffins, I'll do Kodiak French toast sticks or pancakes with butter or half a bagel with butter, some kind of grain, definitely some kind of yogurt or cottage cheese, and definitely some kind of fruit, and that's our go-to. He's been eating breakfast at his little breakfast table in the living room, and I usually hang out on the couch, and that's when I would typically read my Bible if he lets me. But I already did that today, so today I can, I don't know, just kind of hang out with him as he's eating and then start getting ready for the day. I cannot explain how ready I feel to take on this day. It really is such a simple habit of waking up a little bit earlier. I was able to get fully ready for the day. I take Jesse to half-day preschool from 8 to 12, so normally I'm always watching the clock during breakfast. But since I'm already ready, all I have to do is hang out with him and get him ready. And we have like 45 minutes before we have to be out the door, so it's super chill. Not that we're normally scrambling out the door, but it's definitely something that I'm always thinking about. And like, banana, I'm always watching the clock, and it just feels so nice to be able to sit here and enjoy breakfast without feeling like I'm rushed.
You gotta love religion. You gotta love religion.
Okay, I just dropped off Jesse at school, and if you have a kid in half day, you know the mornings go super quick. So I always have a plan for what I'm gonna do. Usually like 3 out of the 5 weekdays I have to be at my computer editing or working in some capacity like on my computer, but today is not one of those days, so I'm actually going to do a quick tidy of the house. I desperately need to vacuum the floors. I can tell when I start feeling crumbs on my feet, I absolutely lose it. So I need to do like a full house vacuum. I have some laundry I need to do, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, do some legs, and I desperately need to go to the car wash because I have so much bird poop on my car. It's disgusting. I need to vacuum the inside, clear out all the trash. So if I can get all that done before 12, I will be very, very happy. I got a couple questions on my vacuum. So for a deep clean, I do this one. This is the Miele Classic C1 Turbo. Such a good vacuum. It's so smooth. The bags last months and it just glides so smoothly over the floor or the carpet. This is the head that I have. They have different heads too. And then what I really like is that with this vent, you can open the vent and reduce the suction very easily without having to bend down. So if you're doing like a carpet or a small rug, I just pop this open and I love it. But I'm telling you, like for a full house vacuum with rugs and all that, you need a plug-in. This old Dyson V7, I think it's a V7. This is just for like quick kitchen vacuums. This cannot handle the entire house and it's just a pain to empty and stuff. But I do have it because we had it for the last house. Our last house was a lot smaller. It was 1,300 square feet, so this could do the whole house. But with this house, we definitely need a real vacuum.
There's nothing wrong with that. Trippy, yeah, we all lose track. I wouldn't mind it if I find it. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't have to be an acrobat. I wouldn't mind it. Should I find it? All my life, it's been up and down, but always comes back to you. Didn't ask why.
Okay, I just finished at the gym. I didn't record because I was very focused, but it was a quick workout. My hair is all sweaty. I changed. I'm about to go pick up a Mexican bowl from Offerdalls as a quick lunch for myself, because I don't have anything that I can make at home. Well, I guess I do, but I don't want to. And then I'm picking up Jessie, so it's 11:26. Whenever I do this, I usually just order ahead, pick it up, and then eat it there, and then proceed to pick up Jessie because I cannot wait. Like, I'm so hungry. The baby inside me is demanding food now, so we're gonna do that. And that is basically my Tuesday morning. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for a few days of mornings in my life. Let's see if we can wake up at 5 tomorrow. Good morning. It is now 5:39. I set my alarm for 5:15 and I snoozed once. So we're making our way closer to 5 a.m. This morning I have to do some editing, have to submit something today. So that's what I'm going to be doing until 6:30, at which point I will start making his breakfast. Here comes the rain. Wow, it is pouring outside. I don't know if you can hear that. If you're in the market for a good swim diaper, I've been using Coterie. If you didn't know, they also make swim diapers, which is a must-have for the summer. Jessie's in a size medium, but you guys know they are my absolute favorite diaper brand. I will shout it from the rooftops. If you're looking for the best diaper on the market, Cashmere Soft, dermatologist tested, and with my code RACHVEN, you can get 20% off your first order because they are sponsoring today's video, which is so nice of them. So they have a subscription service where it comes automatically to your door, so you never have to run out of diapers. But my code also works if you just want to try it out as a one-time purchase without committing to this subscription. My code will work for 20% off one-time orders, which is super nice. I will sacrifice a wipe to show you how incredibly strong these wipes are. I use way less Coterie wipes for a big number 2 than any other brand. I will never go back. Like, since day one, I've been using Coterie wipes and they really are such a game changer. And they have lots of stuff. So I use their lotion and their bun balm if your baby has sensitive skin like Jessie does. Having a brand that you can trust is really, really important, especially as a first-time mom. I've tried so many other diaper brands in the last year and a half and Coterie just always comes out on top. They are literally the best on the market, and if you've ever tried them, you know that that is the case. And again, with my code RACHVEN, you can get 20% off your first order. Such a good deal if you know a mom who's expecting. Maybe there's a baby shower coming up. This would make a great gift. A box of diapers and a box of wipes so that that family can try out the best brand would be such a good gift. So thank you so much, Coterie. I'll have them linked down below. Okay, it's a little bit later. I want you to take a look at what this looks like right now because I'm about to put these curtains on. I got a new set of curtains. I tried them out. I cut them to size. So I just want you to take a good look at the before because the after is pretty cute. here is the after. So definitely not ideal. I would rather have my cabinets back, but this will do for the time being. I just got these on Amazon. They are linen and I steamed them. I trimmed the bottom there. And yeah, it just covers up the mess a little bit. So I'm eating these Hungry Root beef empanadas for lunch. I spent like 2 hours working on my computer this morning, and that is basically the end of morning. So like I said, I usually am on the computer, so not much else to talk about this morning, but it's still raining, so I don't know what we're gonna do this afternoon. I hope it stops, because staying indoors with the toddler all day is no fun. Today was a complete fail. I kept snoozing. Technically I'm still up before him because it's 6:30, but couldn't find it in me today to get out of bed. I just want to be honest about that. Tomorrow's a new day, and it's not like we have to do this every single day. No one's forcing me, so I'm not like upset about it. But yeah, so I made his breakfast, made my coffee. He's gonna wake up any second, so until he wakes up I'm gonna read my devotional. So I have at least like 15 minutes, so that's something. Laundry man is coming. Where are you going? Okay, it is now almost 10 o'clock. I've been editing. Now I need to print out the legal letter that my lawyer emailed over to the cabinet companies. If this is like the first video you're clicking on of mine, I'm in a legal battle with some contractors about my kitchen cabinets. They stole my cabinet doors basically, and they're not giving them back. I need to first replace the ink in my printer, print out the letter, go to the post office and send it as a certified mail. And then I'm gonna do a quick workout at the gym, pick up Jesse, and that is my morning. Most of my mornings are pretty boring, but I'll try to film my workout. I actually was gonna have an MFM appointment, but they called me yesterday wanting to reschedule it for tomorrow. It's just a growth scan. Since I do have a 2-vessel umbilical cord, they're just monitoring the baby, making sure she's growing properly, because sometimes you can have growth restriction. But this afternoon I do have an OB appointment, so I'll let you know how that goes later. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, I just got out of my OB appointment. She is head down, which is good. I know she can still like move around and flip and stuff, but it's good that she is head down already. I'm 24 weeks tomorrow, which is so crazy. He didn't do any measurements. He prefers to just let the MFM do that because his ultrasound machine like isn't the newest one, and he would rather just not give a measurement and it be like, he would rather not measure it and not give me an inaccurate measurement, which I actually prefer, because if you are in the VBAC research community like I am, you know that they can sometimes scare you with threats of a big baby, and that can just sometimes not be even true, and you can still have a very successful VBAC with a big baby anyway. But we'll see what she's measuring tomorrow at the MFM. And he was like, well, remember you still have placenta previa, and I was like, yeah, I know that, but the MFM said that in most cases it moves, and he said it's only a 50-50 chance that it moves. And I'm like, okay, well that's lower than I thought, because she was saying like 80% of placenta previa moves out of the way. So we'll see again tomorrow if the placenta previa is still there, or I'm gonna ask her again what the percentage of movement of that is. But appointment went well, and I also stopped at the Restoration Hardware outlet because it's out here by my doctor. I'm not a big fan of Restoration Hardware. I think they charge you so much money for basic furniture that doesn't have any like interest, in my opinion. Like, it's just the most basic looking stuff, and it costs like triple if not quadruple what it should cost. But at the outlet everything's like 80% off, so I was like, okay. So I just walked around there, and now I'm gonna see if I can get a gel pedicure. You guys convinced me to try gel, so I'm gonna see if they can squeeze me in. And then we have family dinner soon at my parents' house. Good morning. Friday morning. I have my MFM today. I just dropped Jesse off at school. Did I wake up at 5 today? No. Okay, kind of a fail for me. this week. And I'm not gonna lie and say that I did when I didn't. So yeah, that's what happened. I just slept in and it was really nice. And I think the moral of the story for me in particular is that if I have editing to do, I'm way more motivated to wake up early and do it so that I can spend the rest of my child-free morning going to the gym or meal prepping or vlogging or something. But if I don't have anything to edit or like a substantial amount of content to edit or work to be done, I'm not motivated to wake up. So that's just what I'm realizing. And you guys, my hair has been overstimulating me so much. I cannot, like, I was looking at the clip I took the other morning, literally a rat's nest. I slept on it wet, which sometimes that's the only time I have to wash my hair is at night. So then my hair's wet. It takes 3 to 4 hours for this to dry. So unless I'm showering like midday, I'm going to bed with wet hair. And no, I'm not gonna blow dry my hair because I don't know how to do it. So when I blow dry it, it just looks absolutely crazy. And then I have to straighten it anyway. So like I'd rather just straighten the rat's nest in the morning, you know what I mean? But then I never end up straightening it because it's just such a rat's nest. And I just want to shave it off. I just want to shave my head. So I think I'm gonna get a haircut sometime soon and just like cut maybe 2 to 3 inches off, and maybe that will make me feel better. But I just feel like so ugly, you know, when you just have those moments in your luteal phase. I know I'm pregnant right now, so I'm not ovulating, but I feel like I've been in my luteal phase for this whole pregnancy. I just feel like so ugly. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch, for breakfast, and I'm about to head out for my MFM, so that's gonna take up my whole morning. I just got out of my MFM appointment and I have the best news. My placenta previa is no longer. My placenta has moved out of the way, so I am all clear to have a vaginal birth, which I am so excited about. I asked her if it ever moves back and she said no, it like 99% of the time continues to move out of the way. So we are clear to have a vaginal birth as of right now. Of course, something else could come up, but I don't have to see her for another 6 weeks, which is great news. And then I'm going to see her weekly from 36 weeks until my due date. I remember last pregnancy, she really wanted me to be induced at 39 weeks just for funsies, and I pushed for 40 weeks. And so I felt like I was already winning by having them agree to 40-week induction instead of 39. But now that I'm a lot more educated on pregnancy and labor and birth, I'm very comfortable going past my due date, assuming that baby is looking good, that the fluid's looking good, that the non-stress tests come back good. I'm never going to put my baby at risk, but we have the tools nowadays to see how baby is tolerating still being inside me. So if we go past my due date, which I assume we will, I'm not going to be agreeing to an induction just because. There will have to be a very good reason for it, and at which point of course I will agree. But I'm so happy about that. Also wanted to chat just a little bit about my OB, because I know a few weeks ago some of you guys were commenting that you didn't like his style or the way that he was speaking in regards to weight gain and pregnancy and VBACs and all that. And actually he told me yesterday he had another VBAC last night or the night before, and I think he's becoming more pro VBAC, which is always good to see. Just the way that he's talking about VBACs over like the last few years that I've known him, he's definitely becoming more and more. When you look at providers, there's providers who tolerate VBACs, who say like you can have a VBAC as long as you go into labor before 40 weeks, which is like so rare. So basically those providers are anti-VBAC. You can have a provider who says, okay, we can have a VBAC, but we have to schedule a C-section for X date if you don't go into labor. And my doctor is actually pretty supportive. He's allowing me to go past my due date. We haven't talked about scheduling a C-section yet. If he does bring that up, I'll update you, but he's a very direct person. So he speaks very directly and he says like, Rachel, if you have a big baby, your chances of success go down. And that's the stance that he takes, and that's fine. And so he communicates that to me very clearly, and I'm not offended by it because, I don't know, I'm just not. He's Romanian, so he's very like direct, and I'm used to that. As far as what baby's measuring, she's 2 days behind, which is actually what we want to see. We don't want to have a huge baby. Jessie was always a week ahead measuring, so I'm assuming she's going to be less weight than Jessie was. Jessie came out at 8'4", so I'm assuming she'll be in the 7s somewhere, which is perfect. That's like a perfect healthy weight. Everything is looking good, so I'm just really happy. Wanted to share the good news. I picked up some Chipotle for AJ and I to have for lunch. I got a really healthy bowl. I'm trying to make healthy choices when I do eat out, so I got half portion of brown rice, black beans. I got the shredded beef that they have, light sour cream, tomatoes, extra cheese. I will always get extra cheese and lettuce, and I'm so full. It was so good. I love Chipotle's white rice, so it's so hard for me to get brown rice, and half the time they make the brown rice crunchy, which is no fun, but it was good, and I feel good about that decision. I already ate it. I'm about to pick up Jesse. I have like 20 extra minutes. I might run into TJ Maxx.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. What can I get started for you?
Can I please have a grande iced shaken espresso with whole milk?
The regular one, you just want oat milk in that one?
Yes, and then I'll do 2 pumps of brown sugar
Okay.
and the banana cream cold foam on top,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
$7.28.
Thank you. Do not judge me, you guys. I need to celebrate this massive win, and I have time to kill. And there's TJ Maxx here where I could spend easily $200, or there's a Starbucks where I can spend $7. I haven't got my drink in so long. It's so freaking good. If you like your coffee a little bit sweeter, get an extra pump of brown sugar. Okay, this is what it looks like right now. Looks a little different, not gonna lie. I don't think she, oh my gosh, she didn't put any. Oh, she put oat milk. Oh no. Oat milk and whole milk sound so similar on drive-thru. I realize I've always had to correct and say whole milk, but I didn't catch it this time. Or nor. It's still good. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
There's nothing wrong with that. Tripping, yeah, we all lose track. I wouldn't mind it if I find